Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to bring you the last 7-star robbery feng shui activation of the year. We've done quite a few throughout the last few months, but this one is the last one of the year 2025. And the reason we are doing these 7-star robbery feng shui activations is so that we can stack the wealth energies and double up on the wealth energies in our home or our offices, right? So these activations, they don't tend to bring you overnight wealth and windfalls, but with each activation, you amplify the wealth energies in your home or office even more. And so this is why we keep doing them, so that we enter the year 2026 on a good financial footing. Now, the date and time you need to mark in your calendar is the 21st of November, 3:19 a.m. in the morning. So as always, this is very inconvenient. I'm sorry. But this is just a 5-minute activation. You can go back to bed, yeah? So 21st of November at 3:19. And as always, also, do not convert this into any other time zone. This is your local time wherever you are. Yeah. So just because I'm in Hong Kong and maybe you're in LA, do not even bother converting this. This is your local time. 21st of November, 3:19 a.m. This is when you need to do this. So you need to identify the south, the east, and the northwest of your home. I assume you're going to do this at home because you won't be at the office at 3:19, I hope. That would be quite inhumane. So identify the south, the east, and the northwest, and you do this in a very simple way. You just stand more or less in the center of your home. Use the compass that you have on your phone. No need to use a fancy feng shui compass. Check where these areas are. Now, do not worry about how you use these areas. Yeah. So maybe one of these areas may be your bathroom or utility room or a pantry or a helper's room or whatever. Qi does not care how you use the room. Qi just worries about whether or not the sector is even present. So please don't worry about what sort of space you have in those areas. That is irrelevant. What matters is that the sectors are present. And then the actual activation needs to happen in the outermost area of these sectors. Yeah, so as far out as possible, so in those wide areas of the pie slices, not in the center, not towards the center, because there you have mixed energies. Now, if you have an irregular floor plan and your south sector is missing, then you cannot do this activation. So the south sector must be present, especially since we're in period 9 anyway. So hopefully you do not live in a flat that has a missing south sector. South sector must be present, otherwise you won't be able to do this. If you have the south sector present and the east sector, but the northwest sector is not there due to an irregular floor plan, you can still do this, but the effect may be reduced by 30 to 40%. Same if you have the south sector present and the northwest sector, but the east is missing, same thing. You can still do it, but it may be less effective, right? So these are the areas that you need to activate. Now, how do we activate? You need to have you need to have one water feature. And then in the other areas, you need to install either a fan or open the windows or the doors. Now, the water feature must be in the south. And this water feature must be inside your home. So if you have a balcony in the south, do not put a water feature on the balcony. It has to be inside your home, right? Now, this water feature essentially has to be as big as possible. So we're talking at least 40 liters or more. I myself, I use 60, and it's just a big bucket of water, right? A big bucket of water, the material is irrelevant. The color is irrelevant. So it doesn't matter whether it's on the floor or on a shelf. It really doesn't matter, but it has to be open at the top and you have to create a fountain effect. Now, this is easily achieved if you simply insert a sort of like a water pump, the kind of water pump you get in an aquarium shop. And then you either raise the spout, the air spout, very close to the surface so that you get this bubbling effect. Or you get a PVC pipe that you attach to the water spout, and then you also create this fountain effect. So this is how you do this. It's very, very simple, straightforward. This water feature, you need to turn it on at 3:19 a.m. Yeah, on the 21st of November in the south sector. Now, what do you do in the east and the northwest? So if you do have windows in the east and the northwest, simply open the windows. Maybe you've got a balcony door in the northwest and a window in the east, simply open the windows and the balcony doors. That's it. Nothing else needs to be done. If you have no windows, then you get a fan, put the fan in these areas and make sure that the fan blows towards the center of the home. So, maybe you have a fan here. Yeah, so standing fan, and make sure that it blows towards the center of your home. And the same in the northwest if you don't have any windows there. Now, if you do have a window in the south, you can also open the window in the south in addition to the water feature. It does not replace the water feature. So in addition to the water feature. And then you make sure that in all other areas, yeah, the southeast, the northeast, the north, the west, and the southwest, you close the windows so that really only the south, the east, and the northwest are activated. Now, how long do you leave this setup? Minimum 2 hours, maximum till the end of the day. So theoretically, you can disassemble or you disconnect the water feature by the time you get up in the morning, or you just leave it until the end of the day. So latest 11:59 p.m. on that day, you need to remove this activation. All right. So it doesn't have to be there long. So that's why it doesn't matter whether that water feature is really ugly. It doesn't have to be there long. And then once you've done this, within 24 to 48 hours from activating, make sure that you conduct an activity that pertains to your finances, increasing your finances, improving your finances. If you're a business owner, launch something. Make sure that you do something that increases your profit line or your profit margin. Yeah, maybe go for an important meeting, whatever it is. And as a private person, maybe open up another savings account or put in extra money into your savings account, or maybe meet with a financial advisor, or do whatever you can to somehow improve your finances. All right. So this is 7-star robbery activation. Let me know how it goes for you guys and what the effects are. I'd be very curious. And of course, if you want to have an actual feng shui audit done for your home or your office, especially as we're heading into the year 2026, get in touch with me. I can do feng shui audits remotely as well if you're not located in Hong Kong. So get in touch with me. My email address is in the description to the video. And please give me a thumbs up. Share this video with anybody who may be interested in this subject matter. And also subscribe to my channel. I post 3 times a week, and hopefully always with content that is easy to understand and immediately applicable. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.